I welcome Mr. Ajay Mekan, our treasurer also for this press conference, and Mr. Paul Kerala. They will brief on the important national issues which is of the most importance. So ಎಲ್ಲರ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಿಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸಲಿರುತ್ತಂದರೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಿಂದ ಇಡೀ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸಂದೇಶವನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಐಸಿಸಿ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ್ ಖರ್ಗೆ ಸಾಹೇಬರು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಪತ್ರಿಕಾಗೋಷ್ಠಿಯನ್ನು ಎಐಸಿಸಿ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಖರ್ಗೆ ಸಾಹೇಬರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಟ್ರೆಜರರ್ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಜಯ್ ಮೆಕೆನ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯದಿಂದ ಸಂಸತ್ ಸದಸ್ಯರು, ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತ ವಹಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ಪವನ್ ಕೇರಾರ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಪಕ್ಷದ ವಕ್ತಾರರು, ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತ ವಹಿಸಿ, ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಜಯ್ ಝಾರು ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸರಿಗಳವರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಈಗ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ತಮ್ಮ ನಿರ್ದೇಶನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್
ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ.
Dear friends, yesterday the Election Commission of India on its website, on the orders of the Supreme Court of India, has put up a list given by the State Bank of India of all those corporate houses who have purchased bonds from the State Bank of India, the electoral bonds from the State Bank of India. What has come out is a saga of corruption, of high-handedness of the BJP government, something which has shook the nation, something which has gone against the basic fabric of our democracy. Our Honorable President, Shri Mallikarjun Kharge ji, is here to discuss this issue with the nation, to all of you, and put before the country how the BJP's government misused this electoral bond as an instrument of corruption. I request Shri Mallikarjun Kharge ji to speak on this important issue.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಸಮಯ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಏನಂದರೆ ನಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಐ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೇಟಾಗಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದೆರಡು ದಿವಸದಿಂದ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಮಹತ್ವದ ವಿಷಯ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಮತ್ತು ದೇಶದ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಜನರಿಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನನಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಈ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕರೀತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಆಯಿತು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ PCC ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಡೆಪ್ಟಿ ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಜಯ್ ಮಾಕನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಟ್ರೆಜರರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಪೋಕ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಪವನ್ ಖೇರಾಜ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಜಯ್ ಝಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಯ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ, ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಹಾಜರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರು ಬಹಳ ಹರಿಶ್ಚಂದ್ರನ ಮಾತನ್ನ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ನ ಖಾऊंगा न खाने दूंगा. But today it has been exposed by Supreme Court that how the BJP has made money out of these election bonds. SBI data shows donation is 50%, BJP got, Congress got only 11%. Even our voting pattern, you see, in that voting pattern also, we are nearly 1/3, and rest of the people are 2/3, including BJP. But whereas the donation they got more than 50%, how can they get this much of money? How can the other capitalists or other companies give such donations? So there are many dubious donors. And who are these? Nearly people who have donated either they are involved in ED case, income tax, and all income tax people and ED, they raided their houses, then ultimately the government of India, particularly the Modi ji and his party pressurized these people to give more donation to their party. Otherwise, this much of difference cannot be. And other side, we had money, Congress party accounts. That money was seized,
Yes, frozen and seized.
locked. Our accounts were it should not be operated. They instructed the IT people, and IT has done this thing, and nearly our 300 crores they freezed. How can we go for election? If you are collecting crores of rupees through election bond, same thing, Congress got donations from workers, MPs, even other small donors. our account is closed, their account is open, and that too they got 6,000 crores. 600.
More than 6,000.
So that's 6,000 crores. And whereas the others have got little money. And opposition parties' account, if you freeze, then how they will fight election, and where is the level playing ground? They are doing this. Therefore, I demand an inquiry at highest level, and unless the truth is come out, their accounts should also be freezed. And a special investigation should be done. How money, whether it is got by giving some favors or some harassment or asking them to donation, if their cases will be closed. And many people, ED, IT raids happened, they have cleanly, they have gone to BJP, they got even posts also. Such people are, they became immediately clean in BJP. As long as they were in other parties, they were not clean. They were having charges against them, allegations, that, this, everything. But today, the Supreme Court exposed every, particularly the BJP, which was always telling, no, legally we got that, this. Therefore, I am demanding a special inquiry about that. Until then, their account should be freezed. Secondly, PM should be held accountable, because he is the main man, and Prime Minister himself claims always a Modi ki sarkar, a Modi ki party, a Modi ki guarantee. So everything is in his name only. He never said even BJP. Okay, if he says मेरा 56 इंच 56 इंच छाती है, if कहता है physically it may be having, that is his own. But if he says party is also because of me, and anything is done in this country 1947 to till date, he claims everything for himself. As if we got freedom only in 2014, and many people born only in 2014. This tendency, what Modi ji is developing in this country, a country which is a democratic, and our country is also believing federal system, that also he is destroying. And apart from that, we are very worried, because if you pressurize the people, if you keep quiet, then naturally the people will donate. If level playing ground is there, they will donate as they like. But here, if you put cases, if you harass them, that will be a great inequality, and it is a one type of harassment. Therefore, I demand these two things, and apart from that, what he is harassing is a different thing. And that also he wants to kill the opposition parties, that they should not thrive in democracy. So details our friends will share with you, but now this is the only ना खाऊंगा ना खाने दूंगा, सिर्फ मेरे पार्टी को ही खिलाएंगे लोग. That is his.
Will you move the Supreme Court to block the BJP account? Will your party move the Supreme Court to block the BJP account?
I am telling you, no. I am now demanding next course of action we will take. Anyway, our party is going to meet. Working committee is also going to meet shortly. There I can discuss, because without consultation, I am not a Modi. I have to consult.
Sir,
And I have to.
You said there is no level playing field. Tomorrow Election Commission is announcing elections, sir.
Yes.
Are you asking for elections to be deferred pending inquiry on this?
No, that cannot be done. You also know that even if I say, people will not believe it. But we are demanding this.
Let the statement be over.
No, this after these two people explain you, then you can also ask.
Thank you, sir. I would like to just repeat and add a few things which our Honorable Congress President has said. Yesterday, when the list came, in total 22,217 bonds were issued. But the details on the website is only those of 18,871 bonds.
Can you repeat that?
In total, 22,217 bonds, electoral bonds were issued ever since it started in 2018. But the details on the website pertains to only 18,871 bonds. The details pertaining to 3,346 bonds is not available on the website. SBI has not given. So these 3,346 bonds, the total amount pertains to rupees 2,500 crores, around 2,500 crores. So whom the Modi government and the SBI is trying to shield? This is the first important question, and this is the biggest discrepancy which we would like to ask. Second, as Honorable Congress President has said, there should be an investigation. Investigation directly under the Supreme Court, since Supreme Court has initiated this. And what should be the investigation do? It should link the IT notices, IT raids, ED notices and ED raids with these electoral bonds purchases. Because now when the names of these companies have come out, it is clear that most of these companies, they were either under IT scanner, they were given IT notices, IT income tax departments raided on them, ED raided on them, and then they purchased bonds. In a way they were forced to purchase bonds and give it to the BJP. This is another very important glaring discrepancy which has come out. The third important thing which Honorable President also has said, that around 50%, more than 50% of the total amount has gone to the BJP. Whereas the principal opposition party, the Congress party's share is just 11%. It is a difference of 39%. If you look at the difference of votes between the Congress and BJP in the last election, it was just 17%. So it is more than double the vote difference between the Congress and BJP that the BJP has got its share. So this is something which is surprising and which clearly proves that coercion, IT, income tax and ED was used to get more bonds for the BJP, for the ruling party. And that is why our demands are, number one, investigation into these things should be done directly under the Supreme Court. And secondly, importantly, the BJP's account should be immediately frozen. The The Supreme Court itself has said that this electoral bond scheme is unconstitutional. When this electoral bond scheme is unconstitutional, then how should BJP, the ruling party, be allowed to use this money for election purposes? When Supreme Court itself has said that this bond scheme is unconstitutional, that is why it has scrapped this electoral bond scheme, then why should that money be used by the BJP for these election purposes? So these accounts should be immediately frozen. That is the second thing Honorable Congress President and the Congress Party is demanding. At the same time, we would like to again point out that at the moment, whatever money the Congress Party, the Indian National Congress Party had in Delhi, the entire amount, around 300 crore rupees, has been frozen by the Income Tax Department on a frivolous case pertaining to 2017-18. Imagine an income tax notice in 2017-18, 7 years after that, using that income tax case, in February, just 3 weeks before the elections are to be announced, our accounts are being frozen just all because of that. So this is something which is not level playing field for the ruling party and the opposition party. The principal opposition party. The ruling party is getting ill-gotten wealth, unconstitutional money in an obscure manner from the big corporate houses whom they are forced by the income tax and the ED. And on the other hand, the money which the Congress Party got through its workers, through crowdfunding, the money which Congress Party got through NSY's pocket money, the student pocket money, the Youth Congress membership drive, that money is being frozen on some frivolous matter pertaining 7 years back by the Income Tax Department. So this is not the level playing field. So instead the amount, the money which is in the accounts of the BJP should be frozen because it is unconstitutional. That is the demand of the Congress Party. Thank you.
Sir, the question is just
अभी
मैं हिंदी में भी थोड़ा बोलना चाहूंगा।
बता दीजिए।
एक तरफ माइक मूव कर बहुत ऊंची आवाज